I pulled over a woman for speeding. She begged me not to write a ticket because she'd lose her job. I followed protocol anyway. 3 months later, she saved my life. Have you ever made a decision following the rules only to question it every day after? As a highway patrol officer for 12 years, I've written thousands of tickets. Most faces blur together, but one woman I'll never forget. It was a rainy Tuesday morning on Highway 16. Notorious for accidents during bad weather, I clocked a blue Honda going 68 in a 45 construction zone, paired dangerous speed for those conditions standard procedure. Behind the wheel was a woman in her 30s, hospital scrubs visible under her coat, hands trembling as she handed me her license. Sarah Mitchell, 34 officer. Please, she said immediately, voice breaking. I know I was speeding. I am not denying it, but I am already on thin ice at work for tardiness. One more incident and they'll terminate me. I'd heard every excuse imaginable, but something in her eyes seemed genuine. She showed me her hospital ID paired. She worked in the trauma unit at Mercy General, the same hospital where my brother had been treated after his accident 2 years prior. I am a single mom, she continued. 2 kids. This job is everything. Please, just a warning. I swear I'll never speed again. My gut said to let her go with a warning. But we were in the middle of a departmental crackdown on construction zone violations after a road worker had been killed the previous month. My sergeant was reviewing all tickets daily, and my body cam was recording everything. I am sorry, ma'am, I said, returning to my cruiser to write the citation. Through my windshield, I could see her put her head against the steering wheel when I handed her the ticket. She didn't rage or cry like many do. She just looked at me with resigned disappointment. I understand you are doing your job, she said quietly. I just hope you understand what this might cost me. She drove away, and I continued my shift, trying to shake off the guilt. Rules are rules, I told myself, safety matters. But her face stayed with me. 3 months later, I was responding to a multi-vesicle pileup on the same highway. While securing the scene, a hydroplaning truck lost control, heading straight toward where I was standing. I had no time to react. Something hit me hard from the side, throwing me clear of the truck's path. I landed roughly on the wet asphalt, dazed but alive. The truck crashed exactly where I'd been standing. When my vision cleared, I saw a woman in scrubs kneeling beside me, already checking my vitals with practiced efficiency. It took me a moment to recognize her part. Sarah Mitchell, you are okay, she said, her voice calm despite the chaos around us. Possible concussion, but no signs of serious trauma. Stay still until the ambulance arrives. I stared at her in confusion. You pushed me out of the way, she nodded, continuing her assessment. I was first on scene, just finished my shift. But I gave you that ticket, did you? Did you lose your job? Something flickered across her face. Yes, I did. My stomach dropped. Then why would you? Because that's my job, she interrupted. Was my job. To save lives when I can. The ambulance arrived and she gave them a concise report on my condition before stepping back. As they loaded me in, I called out to her, I am sorry about the ticket, about your job. She approached the ambulance door. I found a better position at County General. 2 weeks later, better hours, better pay. Sometimes what seems like the worst thing turns out to be a push in the right direction. She gave a small smile. No pun intended. At the hospital, I learned more details. After losing her position at Mercy, Sarah had indeed found a better job. She happened to be driving home when she came upon the accident. Despite no longer being required to stop, she did Pearton, arrived just in time to see the truck heading toward me. A week later, after being cleared for duty, I visited County General with a letter I'd written to her supervisor explaining how she'd saved my life. I also brought a small gift parent, a silver keychain with a guardian angel. When I found her in the hospital cafeteria, she seemed surprised to see me. I am not here to apologize for the ticket, I said, sitting across from her. I was doing my job just like you were doing yours when you saved me, but I am here to say thank you. She accepted the keychain with a smile. We're even now. Not even close, I replied. You know what's funny? I remember thinking that morning that giving you that ticket was just protocol, but you saving me, that was choice. You could have stayed in your car. Some protocols are written in manuals, she said. Others are written in who we decide to be when no one's watching. We've had coffee once a month since then. She's never once been late to meet me, and I've never once brought up speeding tickets. Some lessons change more than just driving habits. Sometimes the people we impact most are the ones we think about least.